666 video series. Today is the fifth day on self love, and the topic today is competition. So, competition is when you are feeling competitive towards somebody else, and that might show up as jealousy, envy, um, respect, could be a lot of things. But what I want to offer to you today is that for from an energetic perspective, competition actually siphons your energy away, and it is feeding a relationship that is depleting. So it doesn't serve self love at all. So, what I would offer to you is to become uh, a game of yourself. So I am the game of Kiana, and everything that I do is to serve this source that gives in gratitude, appreciation, love for other people being in communion or um, community with me. So there really is no competition when you look at it that way. The most important thing to take away from competition, when you don't see other people as competitors to you, but as collaborators with you or a reflection of you, is that you get to learn more about yourself. You get to play the game as you have intended it to be. And I think this is where a lot of people really get stuck or messed up, which is why I created the Being in Sync um, synchronicity series on intention. So, intentions are, you could take the class, it's free on YouTube, but essentially, when you set an intention, it isn't, my intention is to beat this person. No, no. Intentions are always going to be based on feeling. So, how are you feeling? What is it that you want to experience? If you want to win, what do you want to experience? You want to experience excitement, joy, love, zest, aliveness. So, those would be feelings. So, my intention is to play this game with the intention of feeling alive. And you focus on being alive instead of winning a game. Or you focus on, like, let's just say you're going in for a job interview. Obviously, there's other people applying for jobs, hundreds of people oftentimes. So, how could you stand out? Well, you stand out by being your best self. And that means that you level up. Back in the day, they used to say, I had something on my teeth. Sorry. Back in the day, they used to say, oh, it's the way the light's reflecting. Sorry. Back in the day, they used to say to go into an interview prepared for like one question of something that you're working on. And back in the day, people used to say, well, I'm a perfectionist and that's my biggest weakness. And that is a weakness because a perfectionist is always finding something wrong. And that's the same thing that happens when you go into competition with other people and you're competing against others. You don't compete, you just play your own game. You go into the game of Kiana, the game of Jennifer, the game of Kristen, the game of Neil, whatever your game is. How are you going to play? What is your intention? What is that you want to feel more of? And that's how you start to win more, is that you have developed so much clarity within. Because you have clarity, you're going to have more self love. People who are lacking self love are always lacking clarity. They say, I don't know for everything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know is an unacceptable answer. You must be in connection with yourself. And if you are unsure, then you go into the unknown. That is fine. But if your response is always, I don't know, well, that means that you're not clear. And if you're not clear, the only person that can get you more clear is you. And when you have clarity, even if you change your mind about what you're talking about or thinking about or focusing on, The fact that you have clarity and you make a decision, and then maybe you make a different decision, that's okay. But have clarity, have commitment, have direction, have intention, and then you will have more self love. Clarity is a part of self love. Don't get it twisted. There is not one person that loves themselves that is not also clear. They have clear values, they have clear boundaries, they have clear focus on the direction that they're going. Even if they're not moving that fast, they know, hey, this is what I'm about. They know who they are. Get clear on who you are, and you will have more self love, more self esteem, more confidence, and you'll have higher quality relationships. And isn't that more important than having a ton of relationships? Anyways, I am Kiana Sage and I guide people to peace. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this series on self love. I will continue with the Being in Sync 6 series, but it's not going to be focused solely on self love, although everything that is in alignment is going to be in alignment with the frequency of love. So, cheers to being in sync. Cheers to being in the frequency of love, and have a great day.